Going live in 1 minute.
Hello, my name is Lettuce from the YouTube channel Lettuce Travels. We are going live in 1 minute.
Hey everyone, my name is Anina. I'm the CEO and founder of 360 Fashion Network, and we are going live in 1 minute.
Hi guys, my name is Shar and we are going live in 1 minute.
Hello, my name is Lettuce from the YouTube channel Lettuce Travels, and we are going live in 1 minute.
Hey you guys, do you want to check if we are going live in 1 minute?
Cool.
Hi,
Let's have a look.
checking. Yep, Anina, I can't see. Okay, yeah, you're back. Yeah. Let me just check if we're live anywhere.
Thank you, Shah. I'll check my Facebook and... Oh, it won't be on my Facebook. It'll be on Anina's Facebook. But it's great to be live again. If you have any questions for us, please let us know. We're here to answer your questions about what's life like in quarantine and how can you pass the time in quarantine. Maybe you feel really restless. What activities can you do to stay physically and mentally healthy? We can help you. We've been in quarantine for several months now.
Hey everyone, my name is Anina. I'm the CEO and founder of 360 Fashion Network, and we are going live right now. Are we live, guys?
We're live in your channel. Yep. But not on mine and Lettuce.
How interesting. For sure, it's my problem. In my back end, it says we are not live.
Thank you for watching, everybody. We're going to go live again. This is our fourth time going live. We're going to share with you our experiences in quarantine in China and what you can do to stay physically and mentally healthy and how you can use your time that you have now. You have a lot of time at home. What can you do with that time?
Yeah, we've been on lockdown way ahead of you. We have a few tips and tricks for that. So from my back end, it says we are not live at all.
We're live on your Facebook. Yeah, yep. Your Facebook is live.
Interesting.
Your channel is live.
It definitely does not show that as live at all.
Oh.
Yeah, in the back end, it shows it as off.
Oh, it's been live for 3 minutes.
Yes. I think it's cool. Let's just, I don't know.
We'll keep talking for a few more minutes. Sometimes things are slow, aren't they? They have to catch up or something.
Yes.
So this is actually our fourth live stream. The first one we talked about, we were still in quarantine, I guess, the first time we did live stream. The second one was, yes, we were still in quarantine. The third one was with Miriam and Roger. And now our fourth live stream, we are ahead of you guys. So I guess you could learn a thing or two from us, right? Because we have been there and done that. Well, we're still not yet done technically, but you know, things are getting better here in China. They told me. But I mean, the news told me.
Things seem to be improving. I'm seeing a lot of photos of my friends at parks. Shah, you went to a park recently.
Yeah, last weekend. I went to the park last weekend to, I don't know, maybe I felt that it was kind of safe to go to the park, so I went to the park. But I was a little bit scared because there were a lot of people at the park. I don't want them to touch me or anything because I didn't have any gloves with me and I didn't have the sanitizer with me as well. So I was really scared to hang around with a lot of people. But yeah, there were a lot of people at the park. Surprisingly, they were so carefree. They were playing badminton. They were flying kites even. They were really there enjoying springtime.
Yeah,
So
the
things
weather
are
is so
really
good. Yeah, but you went to the park for a good reason. Why did you go to the park?
yeah, because I brought my dog to the park. It was her first time to go to the park. It was really awesome. I think she loved the park because she pooped 3 times, like huge poop. I have never seen huge poop. And she's such a small dog. She's a French bulldog. So imagine a huge poop coming out of a French bulldog. That's just so weird.
So, have you heard I mean, what do you take about the rumors of pets being able to transfer coronavirus? Are you scared?
There was one in Hong Kong. Did you guys heard about that? There was one in Hong Kong. Her dog got the virus.
Whoa.
Yeah, and the reason is because the owner had the virus and she couldn't stop kissing her pet. So that's
Oh,
why her dog caught the virus.
yeah. Blimey.
Yeah. So the good thing is the dog. So it's a bad thing and a good thing. Okay, the good thing is the dog was cured of the virus. The bad thing is he died the day after he was cured.
What?
Oh no.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
what do
have
you
no
think he died
idea.
of?
Maybe
Oh,
the body really just couldn't take it.
yeah. Poor thing. I love animals.
Yeah. So it
Oh,
was really, really sad to hear that story. But the first time I heard that the dog had the virus, I was really scared because maybe pets could really catch the virus. But then a few weeks later or a few days later, I saw the news that, hey, it's because this owner had the virus and she couldn't stop kissing her dog. So that's why the dog caught
yeah.
the virus. Ah, okay. So I think we're good. Plus, there's only one
Yeah.
pet.
What is it like having
That
a
really.
pet home during coronavirus? Like, how do you have a dog at home during coronavirus?
We were so lucky we bought her, to buy her maybe a few weeks later after the corona outbreak, because we would never buy a dog during corona because I don't know if it's safe to get a pet during that time. But yeah, I think in the beginning I was really going crazy because there were no one to talk to. Like I'm always joking, like, at home I could talk to my dog, but there's so much things that we could talk about. There's like, have you eaten? How was your poop? Oh, you peed. Oh yeah, that's such a great color of pee. You need to drink more water. Do you like to drink milk now? What do you want once you play fetch? There's like just certain topics. But I think she likes it because, I've been at home for months now. So I think she's loving it. But on the other hand, I really want to go back to work. I don't know, I want to keep busy, I guess. How about you, Anina? Because right now you're still working, right?
Yes. So, yeah, we have the big uh, conference coming up on March 28 and 29. So, I have just worked 72 hours straight, and I slept for an hour.
Wow.
So,
Oh my.
yeah, and when it comes time to do the conference, then I will basically be awake for 72 hours without stop.
Wow.
So that is very interesting. But you can get a lot of things done, like because I did stay awake all night. I secured a partnership with Brooklyn Fashion Week. They're going to join the conference, and they're going to
Excellent.
create a designer panel for the designers to talk about post-corona. And this is super interesting because the guy thinks, the head, Rick, the head of Brooklyn Fashion Week, he thinks that coronavirus is going to have a really big impact on fashion. That more technical clothing, antibacterial clothing is going to come out. He said that like masks, people are already now, right now, because there's a shortage of masks going on. So in New York City, they're asking fashion designers to sew masks for the hospitals and stuff. And so people like everywhere are sewing masks and sending them to the hospitals. But I mean, it's kind of useless because they're not KN95, so I don't really get it. But she said it's like, it keeps people busy and makes them feel like they're helping. So, so that he thinks that it's going to have a huge impact on the future of fashion. Rick thinks that. So he's going to do a panel, the Brooklyn Fashion Week panel during our conference. And additionally, then if you stay awake long enough, then you can catch the tail end of Europe. So because they're kind of ahead in time. And so they start waking up. And then I got on the phone and talked to Seldell, who is this fashion model turned tech, very much like me. And she created this thing called Ava Engines. And she is going to present Ava Engines. So Ava Engines searches Instagram and does facial recognition and can find any fashion model. You just have to show a photo of her. It's crazy. And and then there's Style Lumia joined us. They're like all about data. And like, again, post-corona, fashion brands don't know how much stuff to produce, right? Because they don't know how much people are going to want to buy, right? And we're going straight into summer collection, right? We've just skipped over spring, right? Spring. And so, so it's very interesting because Style Lumia has got data. And the way they do their algorithm, it not only looks at all these, different, how many blue T-shirts you sold and in what size, all that typical stuff. It also goes out and looks at trends out in there. Like, so it will take into consideration coronavirus. It'll start seeing like more masks, and then it will also analyze your customers' habits, right? So you've got this global trends that it's seeing in the data and the AI, right? Then you've got like, e-commerce sales across all these e-commerce platforms, like what's selling right now, right? And then you've got your own e-commerce, right? So you've got these global trends that, then you've got the all across the e-commerce in general, and then you have your own e-commerce. And the way it does the analysis is that, for example, let's just pretend that, let's pretend Rick is right, that like purple masks are going to be in. Purple polka dotted masks are going to be in. Let's just pretend, right? And then the way Style Lumia's AI works is that it'll see that trend. Then it'll analyze which shapes and styles are selling the most across all e-commerce. And then it'll compare that with your data, and it will say, okay, but, your customers really don't like purple polka dotted masks. But if you do a purple polka dotted bag, that will then go with the mask, and you don't do masks, right? Because your customers won't buy masks. And not only does it tell you like you should do a handbag that is in purple polka dotted to like go with the whole overall trend of purple polka dotted masks, right? Then it tells you, and you should produce 300 bags because that's how much you'll sell. So it's this full-on sustainability move with the data, right? Because now, you can stay on trend. You can predict, avoid making masks, and then you end up with like purple polka dotted masks that your customers didn't buy, right? And then you know how many of the purple polka dotted bags that complement the whole purple polka dotted, apocalyptic trend that apparently is going to happen after Corona, right? And you know exactly how many to produce and you know exactly how many to sell. I mean, we have just solved right there in that whole conversation overstock.
Perfect.
Amazing, right? So I'm just super
And like
excited.
waste.
Yeah, no waste. Like you sell exactly that many, you know, that the AI predicts. So I'm super excited to have Style Lumia on board, you guys. Yeah, and then when you stay up all night, you get in the time zone. So I had a great chat with Kat Schuler from Rent the Runway. She's the one who told me that, like, right now they're asking all of the fashion designers in New York to make masks. And I saw that trend too on Instagram, that in Holland, the fashion designers are making masks too, because they're also at a shortage in Europe for masks. And I have been going down every day, you guys, and shipping masks to my friends. So I went down today and I sent 300 masks, two to America and one to Europe.
Blimey.
I can't believe people
And
aren't
you're
asking
still
you guys
trying
for
to.
masks.
Yeah, you're really busy. You're so busy.
Oh, that's not even half of it. I mean, that's why I can't sleep, because if I sleep, I'm going to miss something. But here's the sad thing that I don't know how to fix. All the masks right now are sitting in Shenzhen, and there are no flights, so they can't get out.
Oh,
So here we have
gosh.
all these people in Switzerland right now. Right now, they're estimating that Switzerland is going to be as bad as Italy. They've banned people convening in more than 5 people groups. And they say that it's going to be as bad as or worse than Italy. And so I have these masks, and my friend has a girlfriend who has a respiratory problem. And if I could freaking fly the mask there myself, I would do it. And then another story is that I was on this like women's networking website, and this lady was like saying, "Hey, they're asking people to donate their masks, you know, to send them to hospitals right now in America." And apparently in Utah, they don't have any masks anymore in the hospitals. And so, so that's why they're asking for donations for people to send masks for the hospital workers. And so then I posted, I was like, "Hey, I can send masks, you know."